Hello there, welcome to the latest episode of the Monday Kickoff with the Real Bench Warmers. And today we had to make an episode of all the stuff that's happening. Klopp announcing that he's leaving at the end of the season. We had to come out of the darkness and speak about that. But there's a lot of things we want to talk about. We want to talk about the EPL race. We want to talk about Xavi's resignation too. We want to talk about the Afcon, what's happening there. This man, you can see his colors right now. He's repping.
Green, white, green, baby.
Yeah, I think it's a super eagle one. But let's just get into it. You're a Man United supporter. You've seen what Klopp has done for Liverpool. After so many years, they were barren. There's nothing.
30 to be specific.
they couldn't win the Premier League to save their lives. And he came in, Premier League, Champions League, and a couple of other little cups here and there. How you feel about it? Like, what you got to say? You get this... The air is yours, the space is... Oh my god!
Vamos!
Bro, you're shameful as your social media admin.
I saw what they posted. That's just... Okay. First and foremost, vamos, as a United player. As a United fan. I said player, like I'm going to serve for them. As a United fan, vamos. But football in general, that's a loss, right? Like, Jurgen Klopp has been... if not the best manager in recent years, top 2 managers in recent years. Easily. Yeah. And to see him leave, Liverpool looks like they will crumble without him. You know? And this season, coming into the season, we all thought, Klopp has to get things right. They didn't have a midfield, they didn't have anything, and he got it right.
Turned it around.
Yeah. Top of the league, still competing for 4 cups. They could win a quadruple still in January. That's a big deal.
Yep.
Right? So, like, him leaving right now, I can see why Liverpool fans are all emotional and
devastated.
Sad. Bro.
And you've been through this.
I've been through this with Fergie, dude. Multiple times. You know how many times Fergie said? I think he did it twice. 2001, and then obviously I was too young. I didn't care about it then. But he did it again in 2008, right before he sold Ronaldo. Where he was like, I'm going to retire at the end of the season. And we're all like, bro, what?
I saw a video with Kino saying that, actually. He was like, but the thing is, with the United dressing room, he said he didn't affect him as much. Or it may have, but like at the time, there were such winners, they had such winner mentality. They were like, we don't care, we'll just get on with it.
Yeah.
For me, as a Real Madrid fan, I've seen stuff online where like Liverpool supporters are like, man, he's not going to be able to redeem the last performance.
5-2.
5-2, because we done him. But though, like, I have so much respect for Klopp as a person, as a manager, what he's done for that team. It was very hard to compete with. You saw what Pep said. He was like, bruh, like, I'm so glad he's like, I don't want to compete against his teams again. He was giving me nightmares.
Every manager in the Premier League, that's what they're thinking, honestly.
But it's just like he done so brilliantly for the team and his energy. And the thing is, his game, his entire like philosophy is filled with like energy, emotion.
Yeah.
So that could be draining, especially after last season. Like they were not having the best of season.
Yeah.
So you could see why it come down to this.
He is drained, yeah. And he did say that, right? In that interview, he said, I don't have any more in the tank, basically.
Yeah. He said he's running out.
He's running low, yeah. And I mean, like you said, last season, and if you've noticed, it's been a trend with Liverpool since that, was it 5-3 to Villarreal in the Europa League? One season, they do very amazingly, like 97 points, win the Champions League. The next season, they fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they win the league, and then they fall off again. And so it's...
But 9 years. 9 years is crazy. Yeah.
We'll see what happens, though. Do you think... I saw an interview with him today, or was it today or yesterday, where they were asking him, they brought up the Fergie thing. Fergie has come back at the end of the season. Midway through the season, said, I'm done. At the end of the season, it's like, this is too good to leave.
I think it could happen something like that because he was a little defensive even in his interview. He would still say, like, I still have energy. I still can do the season. Don't make it about me. And I could see it if, like, because the way I was looking at it, too, I was like, is he just rallying his boys for another league, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't think he's playing mind games. But it could, like, genuinely get his mind changed by all the emotion. I saw that they were singing to him today, and he just couldn't even watch. He was just filled with so much emotion. I can see that turning around, because it's going to be tough. He loves Liverpool. He does so much work behind the scenes. Like, they're gonna go through a tough phase without him. He's been keeping stuff together.
Everything.
He's literally like, I feel like he's wounded in his back from all the work.
Karen.
You know what I mean? But that's not the only manager though that has announced his that he's leaving at the end of the season. Xavi, bro, that one I was celebrating.
this one is Flores Zero's Madrid style.
Bro, but the thing is, he did brilliant. He won 2 titles last season, right?
Yeah.
And he was bringing identity to the team. I feel like he was the right person to bring in. Maybe it might have been a little too early, but someone said they've been prone to do that. Even Pep was then tried and tested when they brought him in.
Yeah.
So that's maybe their philosophy.
Yeah, and I have noticed that, like you said, with the Pep situation, because I don't know if you guys know this, well, for everyone, the beef between Pep and Mourinho really started in 2007, 2008, because Mourinho was meant to be Barcelona's next manager after he lost the Chelsea job.
Yeah.
Then Cruyff said, I know this guy who's managing the C team or the B team. I think he has our philosophy in him. Plus, Cruyff coached Guardiola, and then they picked him. So I do think there is like a trend with Barca where they're like, we know this kid from when he was 6 till now.
Yeah.
He knows our philosophy. Bring him in.
That's big for them, right? The identity.
Yeah.
But right now they've lost it. The season, they've been shambles. We destroyed them. Was it 4? Vinny hat trick? You know, come on now.
I knew you wanted to bring up the Vinny hat trick, bro.
Arojo was out of sorts. And people have been questioning him. I've been saying stuff online. They're questioning the man. And I know you're a big fan.
I'm a big fan, bro. And they said, I seen one where they were like, Araujo just needs to go back to center back. Like this idea of putting him there to stop Vinny is not working. It's making him look bad.
He's getting exposed out there. And then even Koundé, talking to Barca fan yesterday, like, he's not hitting the heights he should be hitting.
Yeah. You know? I think to some degree, Xavi has seen this because when he came in last season, when they turned things around really and won the 2 titles, that defense was very set up. Solid. Like you couldn't break it down. And I think that's what's we talked about this on the pod last year, where that was the building point for Barca. Can they soil down the defense and then the midfield?
Yep.
And now you can create something. But with the defense being shaky this year, Lewandowski being very shaky too.
I heard like he's just not firing. But age
does it.
You know.
But like he also has that that attitude Ronaldo had at United towards the end, where he's like, I am Ronaldo.
He's getting still frustrated. In his mind, it's still like, I have it.
Yeah.
But it's just not showing
It's not showing him.
He did score a brilliant goal against Madrid, though. I don't know if you've seen the volley.
I saw that.
It's true, bro. Like, it was just everything it should have been.
I feel like that was, when you get that validation, like your team is playing badly, and you've been talking crap, and you hit that, and you're like,
He put everything behind it. It was, like, very ferocious.
Chance. Who was your keeper that day, Lunin?
Yeah, Lunin.
Yeah,
he actually got there, like, just a little bit. I know, but that kid, just watch out for him.
You think it's something the next thing?
He might not be in Madrid his entire career, but he might leave because he knows, like...
He's a level.
Yeah, he knows his level.
And if Courtois is back.
Yeah, that's going to be rough.
Yeah.
That's going to be rough. Let's move on real quick because we want to make this one short. The Premier League, actually not even the Premier League, let's go to England. Man United played today and they barely won. Anthony scored, and apparently there's a guy who couldn't even make the team because he was not feeling well.
No!
What's up with that?
Well,
let me hear it.
Marcus Rashford, I hope your hangover is fine. No, bro. Okay. We were talking about this earlier. I feel like he's lost the plot. Like, last season he came in, he was focused, he was driven.
Yeah.
This season is coming and it's just like parties.
Do you think the amount of energy put into last season may have drained him a little bit?
It's possible. Yeah. I've also heard people throw out the fact that he's no longer with his girl right now. And every time he has that, I
did see some random girl on... if you saw the picture of him out, I was like, this is not the girl I knew. Usual girl,
yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
He's been on and off with this particular girl.
Yeah.
And someone pointed out on Twitter, I think, a while back, that every time he's not dating her, he's absolutely trash. So I don't know what you're doing, man. It's time to grow up. Get her back, bro. Because we need you playing and scoring, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. But who's this? I saw was this the manager? Eric Ten Hag was asked about it. He was like, "We're gonna handle it internally." He's learning.
He's learning a lot from Sancho,
bro. Because I don't know how he handled the situation. I'm still mad about that. I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
Because Sancho went to the Bundesliga and is doing little bits. He's doing bits. Hey, he's
bro.
doing bits.
It's the Bundesliga.
Y'all are coming down with discrediting the Bundesliga. Are you gonna say Xabi is doing a terrible job? No, Xabi Alonso is doing a terrible job.
Amazing job.
Okay, then
amazing job.
Let's stop this discrediting of the Bundesliga.
But the truth of the matter with the Bundesliga is there are 2 teams in there, and there's one team that wins it all the time.
But now Leverkusen is coming through.
Coming
Gladbach has tried in years before to compete.
That's the point. Like with the Premier League, and granted,
Leipzig, Dortmund.
how often do they stay up there?
But they fight, bro. They try to. It's because they don't have enough resources. I don't want to get into it because they just be selling their best players to the next team, which is the frustrating part for me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I just I'll give credit to Ten Hag the way he handled that Rashford situation. That's how you should handle a Sancho situation. Be like, it's an internal thing. We'll figure it out. Don't be throwing your players on blast. Sorry, that's just how I feel. Let's move on.
I knew you needed to air that at some point. We've been talking about this for since the start of this. I knew we needed to air it. It's fine.
I just need to get it out. All right, let's see. Real quick, before we move to Afcon stuff, who's winning the Premier League for you this season?
To be honest, Liverpool.
Liverpool?
I think, especially with the emotional stuff we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's no way on earth they're not going to give him a proper send-off.
I saw someone on Twitter that was like, this evil man Klopp might just go on a 20 games straight, bro, unbeaten.
Win the league unbeaten, finish with 106 points or something, bro.
Yeah, take that. Take that.
Imagine that, though. That would be a way. And obviously, as a football fan, this would be amazing to happen. Yeah. As a United fan, I would cry my eyes out. But imagine Liverpool win the quadruple to send Klopp off.
That'd be nice, but you gotta remember some of the quadruple would be Europa though. That's just
as fair as
I don't know if anyone cares.
Walmart quadruple.
But no, for real, let's move on to Afcon. That's the competition that's going on right now. There's been a lot of chatter about it. Look at him, he's even wearing his little colors. But let's talk about it.
Right.
You guys beat Cameroon yesterday, 2-0. I watched the game. I watched the entire game.
Okay. Tell me your lowdown. What do you think about it?
I mean, it was not too fluid.
Yeah.
not crazy fluid. But also, man, I'll give him that. That man puts in a shift. Because I didn't watch your games before this game, but I was seeing people questioning his finishing, questioning his commitment to the team. That man, he could have ran himself to the ground if he was inside the. I think it was late 80s.
Yeah.
He was just pressing him. Isn't the first goal? That's all him. The first goal, because he presses the defender to get an error out of him, and then lays it off for Lukman. You know what I mean? So it was. I mean, you guys are solid defensively, resolute. Very hard. Even if you look at the track record, I think you guys have only considered one goal.
And that was the first game.
Yeah, but going forward, I think there needs to be something needs to click more in that, especially if you want to win the whole thing.
Oh, agreed. I think right now, from all our games this Afcon, the biggest disconnect for me is the midfield. So we're always looking to bypass the midfield.
Yeah.
If you notice, we're looking long because our midfield right now is Iwobi and Onyeka at Brentford. They're both workhorses. That's it.
Iwobi ain't got like that.
The pass to break the line, and even the shape we're playing 3-4-3. It doesn't even give, if Iwobi had the chance to have a good pass, like one of those one-offs, like we're talking about Skip against United, where you're like, you can do that?
Come on, don't talk about that.
But okay, besides the point, if Iwobi gets that one chance to do that, the problem is he's too deep already to then actually connect with Osimhen, Lukman, and Moses, or Chukwueze, whoever plays whatever wing. Right? And so I would like to see us, if we're going to stick with the 3-4-3, change the midfield to a diamond. The 2 wing backs, one holding Onyeka, and then putting Iheanacho or someone like that as the 10. So someone is behind.
He's even in the team.
He joined back up because he picked up a knock at the start and then went back to England, and now he's back with the team. He was on the bench for this Cameroon game. So someone like him can pick out one good pass in a game. That's all I'm saying.
The thought just came in my head. I remember you're a United fan. The keeper flies out to Africa.
Really? I knew this was come out Afcon, but
the keeper flies out to Africa and plays one game, and then he's benched for the 2 remaining games. He's benched for the knockout game. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Disrespect, Disrespect.
How we feel?
I think, well, Onana, he did make his better, and he's lining it.
Yeah.
Because think about it, we're African. We're a very communal people.
Mm-hmm.
You tell your country, like it's not going to be a Messi situation where Messi said, I'm retiring from Argentina and then came back. You can't just retire and be like, I don't like how it's going here, and you expect them not to have a vendetta against you. And
you're not like a superstar, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like if you're Neuer and you do that, okay, we understand.
I also saw something online that was like, he had a bust up with Eto.
Oh yeah.
That was like a clash. I think it might go down to. I mean, maybe Eto comment ask questions about his commitment to the team or something, or maybe his performance, because he's not at the best of the season. I want him to excel and succeed, but it's just
sure.
I actually do, bro. Remember when he got signed? I was like, man, this guy is gonna be like under fire from the media, because he was already vocal, but I feel like he's even quieted down a little bit now because he's really getting.
He's getting hammered.
Yeah.
Hammered. Everything he does. Like, I don't care. There's some games that he's had some amazing games. And quiet.
Yeah, it's tough. It's because of the attitude. He came in, he comes in and he tells Maguire off. It's like, you better do your freaking job or else like we're going to have problems. So that's, if you come with that mentality.
Oh, people gotta, like, we have to come with some respect.
That's the right mentality,
yeah,
right? But then, that is the right mentality, but you also need to do your bit.
That's
like,
true.
For me, when I'm playing and I'm holding people accountable, I'm like, I know I'll push to this level. I'll hold you accountable to reach that. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Agreed.
And that's just how it should work. But let's keep on in Afcon. Have you been seeing Drogba and the Osimhen?
No, what's going on?
Bro, Drogba is like really fascinated by him. I don't know if he's agent for Chelsea. I think that's what's going on. I think he's playing 3D chess.
Drogba out here, bro. Calculated.
Because I've seen 2 videos of him now, just like, controlling him and just arm over the shoulders, like just chatting about. Other people, like, he sees himself in him. Because very similar player, in the runs, in like the selflessness,
strength and holding up
play.
Yeah, it's.
And then even aerial threat.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like Osimhen needs to do a little bit more to get to Drogba's aerial threat level. Yeah. But similar players, I think he's probably trying to get him into Chelsea or whatever. So that could happen.
Yeah.
But let's also go on. South Africa gets to play Morocco.
How you feeling?
Actually. I'm even surprised he got out there. Group stages. I swear. I was like, I was not very confident. Like, the relationship with our national team, any South African will tell you, it's a really dicey one. If they do good, then you're impressed, but you never go in with high hopes. You just like, whatever you give me, bro, like, you can't hurt me again.
At the point where you've gotten so numb, you're just like,
You just can't let them hurt you, bro. That's the thing. But now, they kind of lived up to a bit of expectations. They qualified second. If we qualify first, we play Angola, and then maybe we have a better chance. Now Morocco.
Morocco's tough.
Things about Morocco, even the little 1-2s, bro. They know how to break it down, and it's just clean football. That's the cleanest I've seen.
Yeah. Since in a long time in African football, to be honest. And I mean, World Cup semi-finalists. That's the same team. Yeah,
that's the mentality that they bring. I mean, anything can happen. That's what I've been told. Because Algeria didn't compete at all.
Yeah,
and they're usually one of the favorites.
Egypt and Ghana. What kind of?
Egypt is still in it. I think they have a game today.
They have a game, yeah. I forget who they're playing, but I'm not even confident that Egypt does well. To be honest.
I mean, Salah's gone now. Were you keeping up with the Salah situation?
Yeah, they said he might go back if he's not
recovers.
Yeah.
But there's been questions about that because the politics around, you gotta go to England to recover. We got facilities here. I'm sure. I mean, Klopp even said it right out. We have better facilities to take care of this.
And there's no I don't know why people get pressed about that. Like, let's be honest. There are better facilities in England to go take care of your
especially
injuries.
For the team, like the actual football team, they have exactly what's needed for an athlete. So it's just, I don't think it's a commitment thing. Salah is the most committed player you could find.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To say no to like staying back at Liverpool, like I know many players. There's Nigerian players who were called up for this Afcon that came up with some reason why they couldn't leave their team.
Yeah, they're like, I have a knock.
Yeah, I got a knock. Oh, I'm ill. Hashtag Marcus Rashford illness. Like, bro, no.
Bro, so besides your Nigeria, Who do you think? Okay, do you think you guys are gonna win first?
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
You think all the way? All
Yeah.
the way. Okay, if not you, then who is your biggest threat?
Senegal.
Yeah.
Easily. I think their team is, other than Morocco, they're the only other team that I see that plays some form of fluid football.
Yeah, and they've crossed the line together before, so.
Yeah, and I can see that being, to be honest with you, if Nigeria isn't in the finals, I can see a final of Morocco, Senegal. Which, it might not happen. I need to look at what the table looks like, brackets.
Yeah.
But it would be a nice final to see.
Yeah, those three teams actually. You guys.
You said, I like this.
No,
This is a good change.
Those three teams, no, I'm like, I could see y'all like going all the way.
Okay.
But don't put it beyond us to surprise Morocco.
Hey,
No,
Bafana.
don't put it beyond us. We have like stuff. We've been Morocco like I think maybe a season or two ago, like on a friendly type.
Friendly type, bro. We beat Argentina at friendlies all the time.
All I'm saying is possible. If we've done it before, we can do it again.
That's fair. That's true, and it's football. To be honest, you can catch them on an off day, or they can catch you on a hype day.
Exactly.
Like boys could have just sat down and said, "You said, oh,
You come here off down with that one.
Confidence in your country, my brother."
Nah, but it's different. It's different. Those boys. I mean, they tried, but it's just never really connects like it should. You know what I mean?
Okay, I need to say this to the camera. If you're a fan of any club or country, your statement should not be those boys. I mean, they try. That should not be the case. You should expect them to be winning. Trying is bare minimum.
They made it to the knockout stages, so we'll give them props for that.
Do you think they go home? Like, if they get knocked out by Morocco, do they go home to angry fans, or are they going home to fans that are just kind of like, oh, we're satisfied with that?
Bro, our fans, like I told you, the relation we have with them is, say if Springboks comes back in the knockout, we'll lose our mind. But for Bafana, we know we know the inconsistency that have shown us over the years. I think we'll just take them with warm arms, like, y'all did your best. Y'all passed the group stages. I don't know the last time we went past the group stages. So do you know what's even crazy? I was talking to one of my friends that they were South African. He's like, he didn't even know that we're qualified. He told me that, and I literally had to look at the stats and we're like, we actually qualified. I didn't know what bro. Literally, it does happen like that with us. But Morocco might surprise you.
Hakimi, you might be crying at the end of tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, right?
It's on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
But yeah, now let's wrap it up with that. So you think you guys are gonna win it?
Oh yeah, Ninja all the way. Afcon, third time, we're gonna make it.
Okay.
A nice little
Super Eagles,
and then we're gonna go on and win the World Cup right after that.
Oh,
just mark my words.
And United wins.
United wins the. Oh, I also forgot to say this. United will win the Premier League, the Champions League. We'll somehow get back in. No, but okay. Off topic. An era is coming to an end because Klopp's leaving.
Oh my God.
United got Omar Berrada from City.
You guys, how did you guys even swing that out of nowhere? You guys.
All we know is that everyone said were little tiny rumors that someone was talking to someone, and then one night Fabrizio, Omar Berrada is going to United.
That's crazy. I mean, that's a good move from you guys. I'll give you that. It's to show. I mean, with the work he's done before, there's only promise. There's a lot of positivity with him coming to your team.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys still need to rise your levels.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But I trust. I mean, he's done it in Barca and City. I trust he can do it at a club like United.
Okay.
And we'll see in the next 2 years when I'm lifting a treble and celebrating and pissed drunk. Remember why I said
okay, Rashford.
Hey, Rashi, fix your life, man. We need you better.
Bro, that's crazy. Now let's wrap it up with that. You guys let us know who you think is going to win Afcon, who's going to win the Premier League. Yeah. Is United going to make it? Is Anthony going to score in the goal?
No more United hate.
Is Bafana going to win against Morocco? You never know. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We out.